are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Mohammad Arsan Khan. I'm the owner of Karayan Sons Cargo and Limited. That's it. I'm an entrepreneur. I've done my business from scratch, started from the scratch. So yeah, ask me your questions.
Okay, so I have already
Already.
some questions for you.
Okay.
So, my first question is what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Um, from the very beginning, like I've seen very hard times, related to family issues and money issues, financial issues, all sort of stuff. So for that, I always knew that a job can't help me because I knew like a little thousand or little lakh rupees can't feed me like I want to be. So I always knew that I want to do something as in like in business related stuff. So I always wanted, you can say my inspiration was poverty.
Okay. Can you share your career journey leading up to your current business venture?
Uh, I don't have any career journey. If you would say I have read till university. Okay, all on like you can say have sponsorships of different people or university or any other sort of stuff. At the age of I think so I was 14. Yeah, I had to start a local job at Lahore. I had a family there. I had to move there because there was an opportunity regarding some taxi driving. And although I was not of age, but I knew how to drive because I used to drive some big cars for some guys in my area, just like a driver, for the if you're going for a marriage or all sorts of stuff. So I had experience in that. So I had a relative in Lahore. They asked me that there's a proper job of a taxi driver there. So yeah, I got there. I started driving a taxi when I was 15, I think so. Yeah, I did it till I was 17. Yeah, 2 years, 2 to 3 years I did that. But it was not easy for me. I didn't have an IC. I didn't had an you can say I didn't had a driving license. I didn't had all those stuff. So for that, I faced difficulties more than any other person because the traffic police knew that they know this is a small kid, just want to earn some cash, and they mostly ask for money and for those things. Although I think they were on the right because I was also doing the illegal stuff. I didn't have the NIC, I didn't have the driving license, but I didn't any had any option. I am the oldest among my siblings, and although I was continuing my studies, I didn't stop my studies anywhere. So yeah, it was there. At the age of 17 to 18, I came back to Karachi and started a job as a labor in a cargo service. It was a small cargo service inside the Karachi. They had their Suzuki's or Shazors, which brought the vegetables and fruits from the mandi to the city. And there I was, you can say, the small labor. But my boss there, like he knew that I want to do something. So from the labor stuff, he put me to the accounts stuff. He taught me the accounts, how the accounts work, how the debit credit work. Even in my university lectures, he helped me a lot in that stuff. If you can say the one of the many people who should be credited for me. He is one of them. I wouldn't take his name because he's a big guy in that industry and he doesn't want his name to be taken here. So yeah, he told me stuff. Even the first loan for my business, he gave me. You can say that the loan was so big that I bought 3 Suzuki's. So yeah, it was a big loan. Nobody was ready to give me that. No bank, no one, nothing. I had zero money. At the age of you can say 19 or 20, all around that. I had only an year to graduate for graduation. So he just called me and he asked me, what do you want to do after the graduation? You want to start a job or any other stuff? So I asked him, no, I just wanted a degree for myself, so I can just know how, when, like, for today, guys, university is like simple. Yeah, you have to go to university. For me, I just wanted to see how, what's the difference between a person who doesn't go to university or who goes to the university. So that was, you can say, the main thing for me to go to the university. You can say it was really hard for me, but that's the only reason I didn't want to pursue that. None of that stuff. I just want to go to the university to see what is the difference between the people who goes to university and who doesn't goes to university. So basically, I told him that, okay. So he was like, okay, so what business do you want to go in? I said, your business. So he said, okay, best of luck. Let me know where you need help and this and that. For 2 to 3 months, like, I worked on myself. I work on, like, the customers I can work for partners I can work with. But when I was finding partners, I contacted my ex boss, which I have mentioned here, and he told me that partner is not a good option here. Take a loan from me. No interest rate, nothing. He was just doing it out of curiosity. Um, a good gesture, you can say. He gave me a very good loan, and said that, okay, give me back whenever you have. And I started with 3 Suzukis. Currently, I have more than 300 running in all over Pakistan, not including Suzukis, trucks, this, that. I have a total of, you can say, 1,500 cars plus trucks plus everything. Like, I started as a loading company, but now I have rent a car, and you can say car sales and purchase. Because the only thing that I didn't like about my boss, although he was a great person, but he didn't knew how to expand his business. And I think so. The difference between me and him was created by university. Because education gives you that common sense of humor. Okay, so I have a car, I have a lodger business. Okay, I have a lot of laborers, I have a lot of cars, but now I'm stuck here. I can only, like, if I have like 300 cars, I can go 400 Suzuki's, 500 Suzuki's. But it's only one domain. If tomorrow there is a cheap company, like, you can say a big name, or any companies of the big name, they stand up and they're like, okay, we are starting a cargo service, and it's like a minus 100%. For example, a car shares or takes, for example, 10 to 15,000 from Karachi to Lahore for 10 kg of something goods, and they are like, okay, we will do it for 1,000. You know, you can't compete there because they are big. They are big guns. They can compensate it. I can't. So then I thought, like, what can I do? What can I do? What other business I can do? I had a lot of options because, alhamdulillah, I had a great profit. So I was doing very good. So in just 2 years, like, two were big, and I wouldn't say that I did it all on my, like, it was not all me. My ex was like, he was every time, anytime he was there. He was just a call away. Even at late nights when there was an issue regarding any of my car, I would just call him and I was like, "Bro, I'm panicking and this and that," and he would be like, "Okay, just give me a few minutes, I'll call," because he has contact. He's been doing it at 20, 25 years, and I was just a newbie there. So after that, I first started my business as, and I own taxis, and people rent out from me. They give me a proper daily wage upon it. I don't do on profits and all the thing. I have created a minimum, like, an amount for the amount of hours you take my car. So from lodging company, I started the taxi side. Now I have recently, like, not recently, from I have like around 7 to 8 months, I have started a rent-a-car service, and all are under the name of Kama and Son, because Kama is my father's name. So my family really work hard for me. So now it's my time. Alhamdulillah, I'm 26 now. Very earning very good. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science. Owner of, like, you can say, 2 to 3 businesses, but my main core business, you would say, is Kama and Sons lodging or cargo. You can say that. So yeah, that's my story.
Okay, so it seems you are already answering my all the questions, and you have done it.
Okay.
But still, I have some
Yes.
questions. Like, if I would ask you that what challenges did you face, so you have already told me. And if I would
Yes.
ask you that how did you decide on the initial investment required to start your business? So as you told us that there was a loan. Your
Yes.
boss told you कि लोन लेना ज़्यादा बेहतर है instead of getting a partner. But why is that? पार्टनर क्यों इतना मतलब
I don't know. I don't know. I think so. इस वजह से कि अगर मैं आज 10 करोड़ का मालिक हूँ तो मैं 5 करोड़ का मालिक होता, because I had a partner with me.
okay, so I can call you a successful
तो
and a
मुझे समझ में
genius
आया.
entrepreneur.
No, मैं नहीं हूँ. मैं बहुत क्लियर बोलता हूँ सबको. मेरे
Why
साथ जो हैं
wouldn't?
वो बहुत जीनियस है.
But
मैं आज
still,
भी अपना कोई बिजनेस डिसीजन उनसे बिना पूछे नहीं लेता.
okay, okay. My last
So I
question.
trust him.
Hmm.
I trust him.
Okay. So my last question is, what advice do you have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
Um, कुछ चीज़ें बात बोलूँगा मैं, ठीक है. फर्स्ट थिंग, बहुत सारे एंटरप्रेन्योर से सीख करते कि यार हम यूनिवर्सिटी चलेंगे, पढ़ना तो है नहीं हमें, हमें तो बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना है. ये बहुत गलत चीज़ है. आज की इस डेट में बहुत कम ऐसे डोमेन्स होंगे तो कोई मुझे आगे कुछ बोले और मैं बोलूँ हाँ यार ठीक ही बोल रहा होगा. ऑल्दो वो मेरा डोमेन नहीं होगा, चाहे वो कंप्यूटर साइंस है, ऑल्दो वो तो मेरी ग्रेजुएशन है. उसके अलावा भी आप कोई सी भी चीज़ ले आओ, आप कोई भी उस सेक्टर का एक्सपर्ट भी आके ना मुझे बोलेगा ना कि यार ये मोबाइल ले लो, ये दुनिया का अच्छा मोबाइल है, तो मैं ये नहीं, मतलब मेरे पास इतनी नॉलेज है कि मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि नहीं ये अच्छा नहीं है, और वो उसको विद प्रूफ बता सकता हूँ. तो ये आपको पढ़ाई के साथ ग्रेजुअली अपने आप को अपडेट रखने के साथ आता है. लोग बोलते हैं यार पैसा आ गया, चलो भाई आप बस अब मुझे ये पैसा कमाना है, बस दैट्स इट, मैं दुनिया से अब कट गया. तो इससे क्या होता है, आप 10 जगह जहां अपने आप को डिफेंड या अपने आप को किसी न किसी मसले से बचा सकते हो, तो वो आप नहीं बचा पाते क्योंकि आपको नॉलेज ही नहीं होती. तो फर्स्ट
Exactly.
थिंग ये मैं ये बात बोलूंगा. सेकंड थिंग, आपके पास कोई एक अपना आइडियल होना चाहिए. और आइडियल का मतलब ये नहीं है कि एलॉन मस्क, मैं एलॉन मस्क का बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ, लाइक लिटरली इज माय आइडल, बट वो एक इमेजिनरी आइडल है. आई कांट मीट हिम, आई कांट टॉक टू हिम, मैं उनसे मशवरे नहीं ले सकता. सो यू शुड हैव एन आइडल हु इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. वो आपके फादर हो सकते हैं, वो कोई भी हो सकता है, जो जिनका इन कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में पता. अच्छा ये भी गलत होता है, लोग बोलते हैं हमारे फादर हमारे आइडल है. बिल्कुल आपके फादर आपके आइडल होंगे, बट ही इज नॉट अ बिजनेसमैन. तो वो आपके आइडल एज अ फादर हैं, एज अ बिजनेसमैन वो आपके आइडल नहीं है, वो आपको अभी भी ढूंढने पड़ेंगे.
As a human
तो
idol है आपके.
नहीं, देखो मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ ना. माय मदर, मेरी मदर मेरे लिए आइडियल है. मुझे पता है उन्होंने मेरे लिए क्या क्या सेक्रीफाइस करा है, उन्होंने मेरे लिए कैसे काम करे हैं, कैसी कैसी जॉब्स करी है. बट मैं बिजनेस एडवाइस उनसे नहीं लूंगा जाके.
Of course. जिसको इस चीज़ का एक्सपीरियंस
हाँ,
नहीं है, how can somebody give you advices
बिल्कुल
on that?
बिल्कुल. तो ये भी एक हमारे एक बहुत बड़ा मसला है कि मैं अपने पैसे बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ, मुझे उसको बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, जो मुझे जानता है उसे पता है. बट मैं कोई अपना बिजनेस का फैसला अपने पैसे से पूछ के नहीं लेता. कोई नहीं, जीरो जीरो. कोई नया बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना होता है, कुछ करना होता है, मैं बस उनको बता देता हूँ कि यार मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ और मैं ये कर रहा हूँ. वो कहते हैं ओके गो फॉर इट, क्योंकि यहाँ से मैं जीरो से आया था, तो दे ट्रस्ट मी, उनको पता है. और जो सीधी बात है, जो स्क्रैच से आता है ना, वो कभी भी ऐसा काम करेगा नहीं कि वापस स्क्रैच पे जाएगा. तो एक एक ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट ना कि अपने आइडियल्स को अपनी अपनी जगह पे रखें, इमोशन में आके या इन चीजों में आके इन चीजों पर फैसला नहीं करें. थर्ड थिंग, अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट को ना मैं आपको कैसे समझाऊं. फॉर एग्जांपल क्रिप्टो है, वो इजी लफ्ज है, आज की जनरेशन में सबको समझ में आता है. आपने 10,000 रुपए का बिटकॉइन लिया, मिसाल लो पॉइंट आई थिंक सो 4-5 आएगा आज की डेट में, या शायद ऊपर नीचे होगा. वो बढ़ा, आपने और पैसा नहीं लगाना, आपने अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट निकाल लेनी है और वो पैसा पड़ा रहने दो. जब भी इन्वेस्टमेंट शॉर्ट टर्म पे सोच करोगे ना, नहीं होगी. इन्वेस्टमेंट है ही लॉन्ग टर्म. इन्वेस्टमेंट शॉर्ट टर्म पे नहीं होती, कभी भी नहीं होती, अनटिल अनलेस वो ज्वेलरी हो, अनटिल अनलेस वो क्या कहते हैं आपका प्रॉपर्टी हो. सही है, ये भी वेरी करती है, मतलब अब तक रिस्क सबके हैं. बट लोग बोलते हैं कि यार ये मैंने आज लगाया, मुझे 2 महीने में इसका 1 लाख रुपए मिल जाएगा. नहीं मिलता. तो अपनी जब इन्वेस्टमेंट लगा रहे हो ना, तो इन्वेस्टमेंट ही लगाना, अपनी जमा पूंजी मत लगाना. ये मैं एक बहुत चीज़ यूज़ करता हूँ कि मैं अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट लगाता हूँ, अपनी जमा को नहीं लगाता। इन्वेस्टमेंट मीन जो मेरे पास पैसा अलग से एक्स्ट्रा पड़ा होता है, अब वो चाहे 10 करोड़ हो चाहे वो 10 रुपए हो, कि अगर वो डूब गया तो मेरी फैमिली पे, मुझ पे, मेरे बिजनेस पे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा।
Okay. Okay, so back to our meeting. I was asking you कि isn't the business a name of risk taking? क्योंकि आपको प्रॉफिट और लॉस का पता ही नहीं होता. तो if somebody doesn't have any extra amount but he has his savings,
बिजनेस स्टार्ट नहीं करे,
so like you had to deal with consequences in your
वेट करे,
house.
नहीं वेट करे यार। एग्जांपल लो, आप अपनी एग्जांपल लो। आपके पेरेंट्स हैं, ठीक है, आप हो, आप ओनली चाइल्ड हो, ठीक है, आपके फादर अच्छा अर्न करते हैं, मदर हाउस वाइफ है, बहुत अच्छी चल रहा है। आपने मेहनत करके 5 लाख रुपए जमा करे, सही है, आपने उड़ा दी। उड़ा क्या दिए? आपकी कोई फेवरेट ड्रेस थी, आपका कोई फेवरेट मोबाइल था, आपने वो ले लिया। खुदा ना खास्ता एट द सडन मोमेंट आपके फादर कहीं आउट ऑफ कंट्री हैं, आपकी मदर की तबीयत खराब हो जाती है, आपके पास पीछे जीरो है, सही है। ये ऐसी 10,000 एग्जांपल्स निकलती हैं दुनिया में। भाई मैं फिर बोलता हूँ कि जो मेरी आज जो भी हूँ मैं ना, उसके पीछे मेरा कोई हाथ नहीं है, ठीक है। मेरे पास अच्छे लोग हैं, इनसे मशवरे करता हूँ, बट मेरी एक ही आदत अपनी बनाई हुई है डे वन से कि मैं अपनी मैंने मैं वर्ड भूल गया दोनों, मतलब वही वाली बात जो मैंने पहले बोली थी कि मेरे पास जो एक्स्ट्रा कैश होता है वो मैं अपने न्यू बिजनेस लगाता हूँ। मेरा जो प्रॉफिट होता है एक तरीके से समझ लो मैं वो लगाता हूँ, बट मेरा जो एक्सपेंस है वो अपनी जगह सेम है। अगर मेरे घर का एक्सपेंस इस वक्त मतलब हर चीज़ टू मिला के फॉर एग्जाम्पल 5 लाख रुपए, तो वो 5 लाख कहीं नहीं जाएगा, चाहे मुझे 500% प्रॉफिट क्यों ना मिल रहा हो, क्योंकि वो मेरा एक्सपेंस है, वो मेरी फैमिली का एक्सपेंस है, वो कहीं जा नहीं सकता। उसके अलावा मेरे पास लाख रुपए पड़ा होगा, 2 लाख रुपए पड़ा होगा, 10 करोड़ पड़ा होगा, मुझे इन्वेस्टमेंट करनी होगी, मैं कर दूंगा, बिकॉज वो मेरा एक्स्ट्रा पैसा है, वो है ही इस चीज।
Okay.
ये जब चीज लोग समझते हैं ना, तो यहाँ पर फिर बहुत एज आता है। लोग जल्दी के चक्कर में कि यार बस जो है ना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना है, बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छी बात है, बिजनेस स्टार्ट करें आप, बट थोड़ा सा सेग्रीगेशन देखें पैसों की। बुरा वक्त पता कर नहीं आता,
Exactly.
और एक बार जब बुरा वक्त आ जाता है फिर आपने आपको कोसते हो, फिर आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते।
Okay, so I got my answers and I got a very decent answers. So thank you so much
थैंक
for
यू।
this interview. Okay, Allah Hafiz, take care.
खुदा हाफिज।